stick users, and sneaky stealthers to the 7th Clan Zeon PvP tournament held on the Ebon server on the Clan Zeon Flag Ship. I will go over the rules for you noobs and you returning competitors here tonight. You will start your fights on the Mandalorian tiles. If you do not, you will dishonor my clan, we will burn you up and feed you to Jeff, the Tauntaun. You must stay within the confines of the Zeon pits, and you also cannot go behind these stanchions here and LOS behind statues. This is to prevent overly long matches. We need clean finishes here in the Clan Zeon tournament. No med packs, no stim packs, and no sap healing. This tournament will be contested as usual. No 2 out of 3 falls to the death. The first winner of each match continues on to the next round. Let's take a look at the brackets here tonight. A lot of bounty hunters represented in this tournament. Let's see if the majority will win or not. Starting off, we have Corvus the Bounty Hunter versus Some Operative. These two have been returning members in our tournaments. We've seen them multiple times, and they're very good competitors. Let's see what's going on here. Some Operative has stunned Corvus. Corvus breaks the stun already. Corvus, I don't know what just happened, blitzed over to the other side of the ring. Corvus is running away from Some Operative. Going back and forth here. Corvus stuns him. Tracer missile. Heat seeker missile, excuse me. Pushes him back. Hits him with some blazing bolts while he's moving. Some Operative rolls toward Corvus. Corvus gets stunned yet again. Some Operative putting it hot on him. That is allowed. Corvus pops his reactive shield. Operative's hitting him, but he's taking some damage back. Corvus is at full health here. I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like he was taking damage, but I'm not sure. Corvus jets out of there. Hits him with yet another blazing bolt. Some Operative rolls toward him. Corvus on the other side of the map. Whoa, he's trying to get away. Some Operative stunned him yet again, hitting him with backstabs. Corvus now down to half health. Corvus trying to hit him with those tracer missiles. Blazing bolts yet again from behind. I don't know how you do that trick shot. Some Operative has a net on him, it looks like. Corvus just standing there, not sure what's going on. Corvus down to a quarter health, pops his bubble shield. Way down below quarter health now. Some Operative throwing down an AoE here. Corvus trying to get away. I'm not sure if some lag might be playing into the match here. Corvus went up, and Corvus is dead, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have confirmed that unfortunately lag played a factor into that first round match. It was not discovered by us until later. We apologize for that, but we have to move on with the next round. The following round is 2 bounty hunters. We have Presser Jur, I'll say it right this time, I told him I would, versus EKM representing Clan Zeon. Who's going to win this bout between these two fierce bounty hunters? EKM, I'm not biased, I swear, but I think EKM's going to win. Oh, Presser Jur starts off really strong. Heat seeker missiles from him. EKM shoots his. Presser Jur hit him with a tracer net, it looks like. Blazing bolts between the two. Presser Jur's popped his shield, and these two are just acting like turrets, going back and forth, back and forth. EKM pops his reactive shield. That's a pretty good move. Presser Jur taking damage now. These two just going back and forth. Now Presser Jur pops his reactive shield. EKM is just getting completely blitzed, ladies and gentlemen. Heat seeker missile from EKM. Can he recover? I'm not sure. Hitting Presser Jur with the blazing bolts. Hobo still protecting him quite a bit. Tracer missiles avast by EKM. Presser Jur now at half health, trying to move in on EKM. EKM stuns him. That's very smart. Presser Jur pops a heal, stuns EKM. EKM hits him with some heat seekers. Heat seekers from Presser Jur. Presser Jur down under quarter health. EKM pushing the advantage. Blazing bolts, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to my fellow Mandalorian in Clan Zeon. EKM moves on to the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen, where he will face Some Operative. Congratulations to EKM. And the following contest is between Caboose, once again returning. He was a newbie in our last one, versus Cash of Clan Zeon. Now Cash hasn't had very good showings in our tournaments. He's still leveling up, still trying to get that gear, but let's see how he fares against Caboose. Cash has hit his reactive shield on Caboose, also hits a tracer on him, hitting him with death from above. Caboose pops his reactive shield. Cash better be careful, he's gonna get some damage knocked back to him. Cash down to half health now. I think he hit Caboose while he had that reactive shield, and that put a lot of damage back toward him. Cash trying to get some advantage here, popping a bubble. He has a tracer net on him, he needs to stop moving around. Heat seeker on Caboose. Cash is under quarter health now, hitting him with blazing bolts. These two are going back and forth. Cash just completely getting obliterated, and that's the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Cash could just not get out of the blocks. Caboose clearly the better player, I'll admit it. Congratulations to Caboose. He continues on to the semifinals, where he will face the winner of the following contest. And we have our first glow stick user match of the night. Justin, the warrior, versus Raskarin, the sorcerer. Who will win? I believe these two might be newcomers. I could be wrong. Justin is an Aeon's Creed. He might be an alt for someone. I'm not sure. A lot of the times I say we have new players, and I find out later they're alt, so I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. If your character's new, I'm going to say they're new, because I don't know your legacies. I don't have the time. I can't be bothered. I have tournaments to run, damn it. Justin taking a lot of damage from Raskarin in opening minutes of this contest. Justin got his health back. Raskarin has disappeared for the moment. Can Justin find him? Justin's been stunned. Raskarin coming behind him, hitting him with those backstabs. Hitting that jumping attack on him. Oh, very nice by Raskarin. These two are pretty evenly matched here. Looks like their health's about the same. Going back and forth, all I see is blue and purple and red electricity, I think that is. Justin has force choked Raskarin, hitting him. These other competitors better be careful. This bout's going to spill in to the waiting line here. Justin pushing the advantage. Raskarin down to a quarter health now. Justin throws his lightsaber, jumps toward Raskarin. Raskarin underneath a quarter health now. I think he's around 10% health. Justin just giving him all kind of flurries. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Justin has won this match against Raskarin, the newcomer. Justin moves on to the semifinals where he will face Caboose. As EKM makes his way to the first semifinal, we have EKM versus some operative. Can EKM break the stigma that's plagued him his entire dueling career in these tournaments? He's never made it past the semifinals. Can he do it here tonight versus some operative? I believe some operatives made it to the finals before. He might have even won a tournament before. I don't remember. I know he's done very well. But to start off, some operative has gone invisible. EKM pops his probe to try and find him, but he's stunned now. And here comes some operative, putting the dots on EKM, hitting him with backstabs. EKM popping reflective shield, very good move by him, because some operatives are going for those backstabs, get those damage back to him. Some operative rolls out, EKM's trying to stay mobile, hit him with heat seeker missiles, electronet on him. Rocket sound, very good by EKM, blazing bolts to some operative. Some operative is pretty good damage resistance, it seems. He's taken a lot away from EKM, and he still has more than 3/4 of his health. EKM once again rolls out of the way, very smart by him. He's playing this very safe. Heat seeker missile on some operative. Some operative is down to almost half health. Oh, gets stunned right in the middle of the heat seekers. EKM pushes him away, hits him with a rail shot. Some operative's trying to heal. EKM needs to get the advantage. Oh, I'm sorry, rolled right past me. Some operative stuns EKM yet again. Backstabs all around for EKM. EKM is now down less than half health. Some operative, I think, might have a gear advantage on EKM, because that was a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. Some operative, what a genius move, ladies and gentlemen. Well within the tournament rules. He stayed within the pit, but went up the side structure of that wall to heal. That was very smart. I've never seen that before. Very creative by some operative, and that maneuver might actually win him this match. Rolling toward EKM. EKM hitting with the blazing bolts, trying to get damage reduction out, but EKM is stunned yet again. Some operative getting those backstabs in. EKM needs to get away from him if he hopes to survive this matchup. Stuns him, rockets out, hits some heat seekers on him, rail shot out. EKM just trying to keep his distance from some operative. Some operative has made it toward EKM very quickly, stuns him, trying to get behind him, I think. What's going on here? What's some operative doing? Oh, here we go, hits him with the stabs, rolls out. Oh, and some operative has defeated my fellow clansman EKM, and what a great matchup that was. Congratulations to some operative, who moves on to the finals. What an amazing match that was. Congrats to both. And in our last semifinal match, we have Justin, the filthy glow stick user, warrior, versus Caboose. Will Caboose continue his quest to be the winner of this tournament? Oh, Caboose, I don't know, he just took a lot of damage. Holy crap. Puts an electronet on Justin, trying to slow him down, but Justin just does not care. He is just eating that electronet, going right after Caboose, hitting him. Very smart, not hitting him while he has his shield up, but Justin is just completely powering through this, ladies and gentlemen, and he is just running after Caboose. Caboose is trying to get away, but I don't think he can. And Justin is just completely eating up this damage, pushing him away, jumping toward him. Caboose needs to use everything in his arsenal if he's going to hopefully win this match against Justin, but Justin is just too powerful. Caboose trying to get away from him, trying to run, jump around, move back, stuns him yet again. Caboose runs over to where Cash is setting up a tracer missile. There, tracer missile out. Justin doesn't care, jumps right toward him, hits him with the saber throws, attacks, all that good stuff. And Caboose is down half health right now. Justin is maintaining a bit over half health. Caboose now about quarter health. Justin just completely mowing him down, chasing him. Caboose is trying to get away from him, but it's just not going to happen. And Caboose is trying to heal himself. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm laughing at my fellow bounty hunter, but this is a done deal. Justin has won this round, ladies and gentlemen, unanimously. Caboose stood no chance. Shame on him. Dirty Glow Stick user gets to the finals, ladies and gentlemen. And as requested, the dance party in between the semi and finals has returned. I'll allow it. We have to allow cooldowns for our competitors anyway. But look at this, Predator and Sem Operative, they actually have some good moves. Look at that. We got a Star Wars dance-off going on here. Very nice by these two. And now it's ruined, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Cash with his no-arm dance. And they look like they're having a slappy fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is the real contest here. This is the real semifinals. Slappy fight. And Predator's joining in with the Pee Wee Herman dance. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, and good fun, though. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. This needs to stop. Oh, okay, it will stop because it looks like Justin and his opponent are ready for the finals, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me, you fellas need to clear out. It's time to determine the winner of this tournament. We have Justin the Warrior versus Sem Operative the Agent in the finals for this Clan Zeon tournament, ladies and gentlemen. And ironically, out of all the bounty hunters we had, that was the majority, none made it to the finals. Shame on them, but here we go. Sem Operative has stunned Justin, getting dots on him, hots on himself, hitting him with backstabs. Sem Operative is looking very stylish right now. He always changes his outfits between all his matches. Justin just took a lot of damage, just took about a quarter health worth of damage. Justin choking Sem Operative. Sem Operative trying to heal through this. But Justin, once again, the same tactic he used in his last match, just relentless. Sem Operative is trying to heal. He needs to get away from Justin. I don't even think he watched that last match, ladies and gentlemen, because if he did, he would be putting his distance between him and the Warrior Justin and trying to get those heals off and not healing right in front of his face. That's not very smart at all. But these two are pretty evenly matched, both down about a little bit over half health for both competitors. Sem Operative now rolling away, healing himself, but I think he just got interrupted by Justin. I'm not sure. Sem Operative rolls out the way yet again. There he goes, trying to heal. He's trying to heal through this damage. Justin pushes him away, jumps right to him, and Sem Operative has disappeared. Oh, there he goes. Stabs him, trying to get whatever damage he can. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Sem Operative, he might be getting a bit of an advantage now on Justin. Justin's down half health. Sem Operative a little bit over health. These two are just running around trying to get the damage out on each other. Sem Operative hitting him again with those stabs. Oh, caught in a force choke by Justin. Now Justin has him right where he wants him. He's beating the crap out of him. Sem Operative down to a quarter health. Justin has just under half health right now. And Sem Operative is trying to get that damage on him, trying to get whatever he can on him. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, though. Sem Operative stuns Justin. These two are about even health. Sem Operative stabs him, puts a hot on himself, stabs him again. Justin now under quarter health. Oh, it's so close, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to win this match? Sem Operative running again. Justin like a tank once again, just jumping right toward him. Saber throw again. He slashes him, jumps on him. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what a close final contest that was. Justin has won the final match in this tournament. Congratulations to Justin. What a great matchup. Hit the music. Congratulations, Justin. You are the winner of the 7th Clan Zeon PvP tournament. I commend you, even though we all know you're a Dirty Glow Stick user, but that's okay, because you had a great match against Sem Operative, a very close match, I might add. Congratulations to you, and you win the grand prize for today. 2.4 million credits to Justin. Congratulations, sir, and I hope to see you again in a future tournament. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on the Zeon Remnants channel for our 7th Clan Zeon PvP tournament. Can you believe it? We've had 7 tournaments since moving over to the Ebon server. I think that's just crazy. It's been a couple months. We haven't had them every week. Some weeks are more dead than others. But I thank you all for joining us. They've been a lot of fun, and it brings our PvP community together on the Ebon server and gives players a chance to showcase their skills and win some really good prizes. This week, 2.4 million to the winner. Congratulations to Justin. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on the video. It helps my channel greatly, helps me grow. If you would like, share it around with other SWTOR sites, guilds, what have you. Let them know. Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Ebon server, Clan Zeon hosts a PvP tournament that is always put on YouTube for the entire community to see. It's a lot of fun, and you make a lot of friends and have a lot of good fights. Subscribe if you want to see more content. I always do all kind of different content. We have a machinima in the works, ladies and gentlemen, but it's not for Star Wars. We might have one soon, but we have a machinima that'll be coming out in the next few months, so subscribe for that. Custom figures abound, as always. More tournaments, of course, and whatever other random videos I decide to do that tickles my pickle, so to speak. And until then, next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. May the Force be with you, and Zig Zeon!